when we transitioned from our home, it was so much work, and we knew that moving in here was going to be a lot of fun.
We are just so impressed. We are really enjoying this apartment living with all these people that are so welcoming.
I love my apartment. It's roomy, it's organized, easy to manage. The kitchen is just awesome, lots of storage space. When my husband and I were deciding it was time to leave the farm, we explored several locations for retirement living, and Wesley was perfect. It was a faith-based community, which was important to us. It was located not far from our families and churches and things we were used to, and there was a lot of shopping within walking distance.
We went around and looked at a lot of properties, and Wesley had the absolute best construction that I've seen, and I was in the kind of construction career. And the floor plans are much larger than any place else we looked at. The newness of the property here, and the big selling point for me, 50% of it, was that it's right next door to the beautiful Bradley Lake Park. And I said, let's do it now. I'm glad we did.
There's a prayer meeting, reading a book, walking around the lake that's nearby. That's one of the big attractions for me. I'm from Minnesota originally, and I just love lakes, and I miss them in California. There are so many options for things to do. You're in control, and in independent living, nobody's telling you what to do or on your back for, you should do this and you should do that. It's just, you can do whatever you want. There's Bible study. You can sleep in if you feel like it. You can take a class. He especially likes the exercise classes.
The number of options of apartment layouts that you have is far above anything that I've seen in other places. And they're all very roomy, well thought out designs. And they're into the community here. It's very convenient. So, and the newness of it, how much light is in the apartments, be it our apartment or neighbors, it's much more light than I'm used to seeing in other apartments in other communities like this.
My husband Chip and I truly enjoy the people. We enjoy our apartment so much. It's beautiful. They've just built it a few years ago, and it's just lovely.
Because I've lived in apartments years ago when I was younger and not married, and you didn't know your neighbor. It's just, you go to your apartment, you left, and that was it. Not here. It's really a community, and they have functions a couple of times a week. You get together for a breakfast or a cocktail hour or something, but you meet your neighbors every day. Don't miss about owning a home is all of the stuff you acquired over the years. I got to a point I didn't want all that stuff anymore. It's not cluttered, but it's just stuff that you didn't use or whatever. You have to store it. You have to maintain your house. The roof leaks, to this, to that. You don't have it planned in your budget. Here, it's all-inclusive rent. You know what it's going to be for the next 12 months, and it makes life simpler. And no yard work.
I really love living in the Brownstone. It's more independent, but I still have the ability to go for meals, for exercise classes, for the music, but we're quite together here. Family that's the way it feels. It feels like family.
I really, really wanted to bring the dog. I wasn't going to go someplace where we couldn't bring our little Abby. And it's been fun to have her here. The residents are attracted to her. I would highly recommend that if you're interested in independent living, the Brownstones here are like an apartment building, and yet they also have so many features. My husband and I have talked about how it really is almost like living on a cruise ship because there are so many opportunities for things to do. Should I get the dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great. Let's do it.
We'll see if we can get her.
You can say whatever you want.
And me.
Like you could spot cheap.
And Joan, she's terrific.
Oh yeah.
They're really happy. Good, lucky to have you, Joan. I'm very happy.
That's amazing.
Rachel's still moving things around. Okay.
Oh, that's perfect, Rachel. Yeah. That's
okay.
Good.
Once she's done, she's almost done.
Yeah.
Oh. No, you're good.